All right, there is one main reason why you need to have the Oura Ring 4, and I'm gonna go over that right now. The reason for that is convenience. When I say convenience, everybody knows that tracking steps and things like that is a great way to stay in shape and to stay on top of activity levels. The problem is you can do it with a smartphone, but you have to have it in your pocket or you have to have it in your hand. And everybody's had that thing before where you start a workout and then you don't happen to have your phone with you, or you're doing something where your phone isn't registering the movement, and that's frustrating. So then you've got Fitbits and things like that that come into play, and those are great. The problem with those is it's a wearable. It's something that you got to put on your wrist. So here's an example of just a random one that my work gave me for free, and it's fine. The problem is I like to wear watches, and so I like to wear watches. I've got a variety of different, I've got the black kind of Velcro, I've got the traditional leather, I've got stainless steel. I'm a watch guy. I like to wear traditional automatic watches, and I feel silly kind of having to do this, right? Where you've got this nice stainless steel watch on one arm and then this cheap black plastic thing strapped to the other. And you're certainly not gonna double it up like this, right? That looks even sillier. And so I wanted something that would free up my hands so that I don't have to worry about, clashing where I've got brown leather and then some black nylon thing on the other hand. I didn't want to have my phone in my hand all the time. And so what's left? And the answer is a ring. Now for me, what I actually did, my wedding ring is silver basically. And so I took and my new Oura Ring Gen 4, and I basically am replacing my wedding ring with it. That way, instead of having, doubling up on rings or having it there, I have just put this on my ring finger, and this is basically gonna become my wedding ring. My wedding ring is tungsten, so this is a more precious thing anyway in terms of that, and so I will keep this safe, and I'm gonna replace that. And so what this means is I can track everything from sleep data to steps to activity levels to health to heart rate, and I don't have to have anything extra on my body that is getting in the way or that's clashing with fashion or style, or that I can forget to have in my pocket when I take off on a run. This does it automatically. It is part of your everyday life, just like a wedding ring would be. You can see here, I'll kind of show you side by side, it is a little bit thicker. This is a 6mm ring. And so it's about 50% thicker top to bottom than a men's wedding ring would be. And this is just kind of a standard 6mm, but it fits in your hand very well. I have no issues, squeezing my fingers around it or anything like that. So it fits really well. Some of the previous generations of the Oura Rings had these like little bumps on the inside. And so they had these individual bumps, but you can see here, this one does not. It's completely smooth on the inside. And so wedding ring here, Oura Ring here, you can see side by side, they look very, very similar, which means they wear very similar, which means now I have all the benefits of a step tracker, an activity tracker, a sleep tracker, a health wearable, without having to have this extra thing that I'm taking on and off every day, that's uncomfortable to sleep in, that clashes with outfits. This is seamless. It looks just like a wedding ring. It wears like a wedding ring, and that's all you need.